Dang, I think I did that wrong. Wasn't even paying attention. All right, so doing a random live. Okay, my audio is picking up. Dang, I got some water. I just got back in from the gym, so I was like, let me do this now. So I still have to trying to keep my analytics up so I can get this channel monetized. And I see that I got 102 subscribers now. So, all right. So let me get in, get into this. So, since I got 102 subscribers now, I guess I need to do another like disclaimer, and then I go into the collective energy read discussion because I'm not using cards. I'm gonna go over things that I've just been picking up intuitively and kind of been talking about the last 2 months anyway. But man, I'll be forgetting how to play this game. It's hard to see myself. Okay. Okay. But yeah, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, the disclaimer. Okay, so when you watch my channel, I know a lot of people probably not gonna read the description. So this channel isn't meant to be watched like a tarot reading channel where every day or every week there's a tarot reading or energy read. It's more of it's an audio visual book where I'm talking about specific things. And this channel isn't for everybody. This channel is for people that are not 3D, meaning, stuck in the everyday mundane. It's for people that are more aware of the 5D of what they are and how they actually operate within this matrix. So the videos aren't made for you to watch or order. They're kind of made for you to intuitively watch. You might see one chapter about something. I might be discussing something else, but I kind of have to put that disclaimer in because people see like readings and think that I'm just doing tarot readings, but it's a little bit more than that, and it's not for everybody. So one of the things that I've been picking up is like tarot readers, you're probably going to see like a drop. Like if you have like a YouTube channel, you're a tarot reader, you're probably going to see a drop in views simply because we're in this different energy where the people that are kind of stuck in the loop are going to get left behind. That means, uh, people that watch tarot and they're only watching it for relationships, like when is this person going to be with me? And they're constantly kind of like seeking an outside answer, not really utilizing the information of tarot and astrology and numerology and cardology. They're not using it and applying it in action. Like, so that's going to be like the separation. What you're going to see in business is you're going to see people that are actually utilizing the information and forming businesses based on tarot, cardology, numerology, astrology, and all of that, because it's like the controlling powers that control most people. That's what they're using. They're using astrology. Like people are picked based on their zodiac sign for jobs, for acting jobs, to be artists, musicians, to be like famous. You're basically being picked based on your astrology, your zodiac. So now you're going to see like you're going to see an uptick in people actually using that information to create businesses and kind of change the control. So it's the people that are, like I said, that are just stuck into tarot and kind of just only looking at it just for relationships and not actually understanding that this information is a loop. So it's like now it's time to break out of that loop, not just accept uh, these readings, but how do you be more aware of the energy, know about different cycles and how this matrix actually functions based off of your energy that you encapsulate into your vessel. But what else? What else? Whoa. Yeah, I have been like real sick all week based on my MS. I might as well kind of discuss this too, since I'm not really making videos on certain subjects. But when I was first diagnosed with MS, like I studied it a lot because I was trying to figure out like the origin of where does it come from, because it's obviously man-made, but how um did I succumb to this type of disorder or dis-ease? So, and I gotta be careful how I use my words, but so I was studying, you know, the jabs that we have to get in order to be in like school and get certain jobs. Dude, I am not doing good. Oh man. All right. But so I started studying like those jabs. I'm not gonna say the word, but years ago before this pandemic, right? I kept track of like my symptoms, the things that I go through with having multiple sclerosis. So at one point, of course I was paralyzed, but I ended up losing like my ability to taste. So I used that to start eating like vegetables, because like prior to that I didn't eat like onions and stuff. I never liked it. So I knew that through the different things that I was studying, I knew that I needed to start eating onions and, vegetables in order for my body to start producing more red blood cells so I can start uh help my body repair from the different seizures that I was having. So I couldn't taste for like a long time, for like months. And that's when I started eating like onions and bell peppers and cucumbers and, eating salads. And since I couldn't taste it anyway, I couldn't taste my food. Um, so I started studying, the nervous system of how that happens, how you lose taste, because MS affects your whole nervous system. That's everything, your sight, your motor skills. Well, so that's how I started researching how inflammation and radiation affects your nervous system, to where you can, that's one of it's a symptom that happens when you lose your taste bud. It's your body telling you what part of your body is damaged and what type of damage it is. So, and that kind of goes back into um, these injections that we have to get, growing up and to have to be in school and stuff like that. So I was studying the simplex virus, which is, like smallpox, chickenpox, and this other stuff too. So this virus that was created, it has a certain side effect to the body. So you have symptoms, basically, like when you get like bumps and rashes. I don't even know what that is. You get like bumps and rashes, like when you have chickenpox. That's basically your body pushing out a toxin, where it is burning it and pushing it through the skin. And when it reaches the surface of a skin, it's a bump. It's either burnt that toxin down to a liquid, and that's what the liquid filled bump is on the surface. but it's pushing toxins out of the body. So when I was studying these jabs, I can't say the word, but they had something in common, where they affected the nervous system. People would often lose the ability to taste. Your body will ache, and like you'll get this fatigue. All this stuff happens because of inflammation and radiation to the nervous system. So like people that have, got chickenpox when they were younger, they're going to have probably have a shingles outbreak when they get older. So it's like these simplex viruses act as like nanotechnology in the body where they can be dormant, but once the body hits a certain frequency, it triggers the simplex virus again. So it's usually by a certain age, the body is forming a certain harmonics to where that disease surfaces again. Whoa, man, I'm tripping. Yo, usually I am killing at this, man. All right, so I'm trying to put all this information together though. Anyway, these simplex viruses had certain side effects. That was losing the ability to taste, body aches, your body temperature, the inability for the liver to control the body temperature, and a lot of people had trouble walking forward or running forward. There was this jab that they were given back in the mid 90s to females, HSV jab. And one of the side effects was a lot of the females, they couldn't walk right anymore. The only way they could walk right was if they walked backwards. So I had remembered that information because like when I had a seizure and I was paralyzed, abandoned ship. Oh, I'm supposed to, don't fall. Oh, the ship is, I thought the ship was sinking. Okay, so I had remembered that information, but when I was paralyzed and when I started to get the ability to walk more, I was walking with crutches. And when I started going to the gym and I got on the treadmill, it was just hard. I had, since I couldn't really feel my legs, it was hard for me to walk, but I was trembling a lot. And if I tried to run, it would hurt really bad. But then I discovered, but then I discovered that I could walk backwards and it didn't hurt as much. So that made me start studying, what nerve is that, what side of the brain is affecting, how is the signal switched to where it's painful for me to walk forward and I can't run forward. It's easier for me to walk backwards. So I say all of that to say this is we're in a period where you have to learn how to utilize information. Of course, they're giving you all this, AI rollout so you can become kind of less weakened on it, like becoming dependent on it for answers and information, and you not being able to logically figure out things on your own. So all this stuff I was able to figure out on my own. I don't have no medical history or, no medical schooling, but I was able to teach myself how to read medical books and research studies and figure out, what's going on with my body in this thing they call multiple sclerosis or whatever. So that is kind of, whoa, snap. That is the same energy that will be rolling out this year for people that are empaths and intuitives and tarot readers. It's like you gotta utilize it more to action. And I'm not talking about the side hustles of, having a Etsy shop, or you sell candles, or you have other services you offer with your tarot reading. I'm talking about you're going to see like people are going to want to have one-on-ones with you, meaning they're going to want to talk more about their experiences and kind of see what are the parallels and get help in that way. And it's a little deeper than coaching. People want to know what their abilities are, how to utilize their zodiac energy so that it gives them more power, not just the mundane thing of relationships and money, but it's like, how do I get more information of learning, what my superpowers are? So, and people can't really get their message across in the comments. I know you probably look at, as tarot readers, you probably look at your comments and people are talking about their relationships or how the reading is synced to them, how it resonates with them, but they're going to want to share more information about what they're going through, because they want to know how people have this information of tarot, but yet how can they utilize it more within their lives of learning about astrology, their energy, and just stop falling for the okie doke. And I know that some of the tarot readers and content creators, this is your business. This is how you make your money. And it doesn't mean that you're going to necessarily lose money, but it's like you have to magnify the information. I don't want to say adapt, because you shouldn't be following a trend. You should go into this transformation stage of transforming the energy into something bigger, a bigger mechanism. Man, I hope my sound is straight. What else was I picking up? I've already talked about how your relationships, your personal relationships will be based on your business, though. Because you're going to have to learn how to look deeper at things. Kind of like during the pandemic, we were given all these kind of like get rich quick schemes and get rich quick courses and how to become a better content creator and how to get your credit up. And this period is not going to be one of those periods where you can just simply take notes and think things will be linear. You're going to have to learn how to work in groups, form groups, utilize people where they're actually needed, not putting, like, for example, utilizing your Aries as to be the leaders, and utilizing Geminis to be the creators and marketer promoters, and getting the Leos out there to be the face of your company. And so that's what I mean by putting those energies into action, is so people aren't living in that same loop, coming back to tarot just to get the same information. It's like they're becoming dependent on one set information. It's kind of like how people are in church. And I said this before in other videos. It's like people kind of like sit and worship the messenger instead of utilizing the message and utilizing the information. And there's nothing wrong with, if you are, some people, that's their energy. They're meant to be that face, they're meant to be a celebrity, because, their energy is magnified more than, some others. Oh, snap. anything else. I had picked up some type of some of you guys, you need to be careful about any legal stuff. I was picking that up, like confinement. So just figure out, do right business. This isn't about the scamming stuff. That stuff for to die out for real. It's like you gotta be up and up on the business, learn how to work in groups. People that have businesses, you got to learn how to modify your business to where you can utilize the information that you know to where you can do more one-on-ones or start forming new communities of people for business and for growth. So there has to be some type of growth aspect into what you're doing. It's not to repeat the same thing over and over, under and outside. Oh snap, I'm trying to fix my phone. Yeah, but like I was saying in the intro of the video, you really have to watch my channel, watch the videos out of order because I'm talking about different subjects. I'm going to be probably spending more time on my 369 admin channel because I got a lot of things I need to edit on there that I want to put out. I'm doing some collabs with some people, so I probably won't be putting out as many videos on this channel unless I'm doing labs with people or coming up with some type of new segment, but kind of still staying on the same path of information, a little bit more advanced information. So I'll probably do live energy reads where I'm kind of just passing a message to the collective. But yeah, check out if you're intuitive and a creator, which I've talked about before in my other videos. Most empaths are witches and wizards, so they usually work with music or they do some type of video content. Check out 369 admin group. We got I'm gonna be working with some other sound engineers making some content for that channel, and we do everything on there through the Muse app. That's where we record the content on. Oh, I gotta keep going to the highest one. And then I got 369 Dimension Music, which is a type beat channel. It'll be beats on there. Yo. Oh, they tricked me. Oh, they got me. They played me. Yeah, but what else? Like I said, I'm only gonna probably drop stuff on here if I do collabs with people talking about certain subjects or whatever. What else? What else? That's all I got, man. I'm gonna jump off this because I gotta eat something and go back to editing. So I'll let you guys later.